I'm not quite sure how we decided we wanted to put Temple of Doom ahead of Raiders in picking the years, but I think it sort of had to do with part wanting to tell a little bit more of a backstory, part wanting to kind of avoid the Nazis in that one. He is a little bit darker than the Indiana Jones film that we had seen the first time.
George wanted Temple of Doom to demand a lot more of its audience than Raiders had.
It was an experiment on our part to explore the genre and explore the character and to see how far we could push the boundaries and still make it an Indiana Jones film.
He wanted the second picture, like Empire Strikes Back, he wanted a darkness in the second Indiana Jones film to kind of push the envelope a little bit further toward the dark side.
It's a thuggy ceremony. They're worshiping Kali.
Kali Ma! Kali Ma, Shakti de! Bali chadhao tere aage. Sweekar karo.
We had made a film that was darker and stronger and had a little bit more violence in it than the other one, and it did not fit in the PG category. It wasn't really strong enough to be an R.
And so I went to Jack Valenti, and I was the one who suggested to Jack a PG-13 rating, and I said I would endorse it, I would talk to the MPAA, and can't we have a rating called PG-13 that's in between PG and R? And Valenti agreed, and we actually were able to get the rating approved by the MPAA.
Leave him alone, you bastard!
One of the things we wanted to do, and we were all in very much agreement, is not to make Indy a kind of cardboard character.
I always think that the obligation of the filmmakers, and certainly my personal obligation when I'm doing a character over again, or yet again, depending on your point of view, is to bring some new knowledge and understanding of that character to the audience.
I think Indiana Jones' character, as I said before, is a guy who is kind of has some character flaws, you know, and is not as charming as he'd like to be. In moments he must be, and other times he's perfectly charming. I think he's an unpredictable character.
Put the gun away, Sonny. I suggest you give me what you owe me.
In Raiders, the character, the female lead, is very tough, very strong, very independent. And so we wanted to not repeat that character over and over again. So we wanted one that was completely out of her element, you know, was not at home in the jungle, was not an outdoor person.
In looking for Willie Scott, you know, she was a different kind of character than Marion Ravenwood. Marion Ravenwood was a two-fisted hellraiser.
Marion was a very self-possessed, rigorous character, and the character that Kate played was a less self-confident kind of character.
Willie Scott was more of a spoiled brat. She's kind of like a 1930s movie star prima donna. And so I was looking at a lot of movie star prima donna types in my search for Willie Scott. And I've been looking for about 2 or 3 months and really hadn't found anybody that was ready to cast in the film. A couple of candidates, among which was actually Sharon Stone, who read for me and had come in. And she was high on my list, not because she's a prima donna, but because she could play that. She was really a good actress. And when Kate Capshaw came in, I didn't know Kate from anybody. I mean, she just walked into the office. But she brought a light into the office that I had never seen before. I mean, I was kind of blinded by this kind of light that came into the office. It was all from her smile, by the way. And I went to Harrison, brought Harrison the tape, put the tape in at Harrison's house and said, "This is Willie Scott." And Harrison said, "I agree." And George saw the tape, and George said, "Yes, but I want her to be blonde." Because Karen Allen had the dark hair. Willie Scott has to be blonde, so poor Katie had to get her hair completely bleached like Jean Harlow.
Kate was remarkable. She's a delightful comic actress, wonderfully expressive and intelligent about how to tell the story.
Come on!
I don't want to go! Who are you?
Wow, holy smoke! Crash landing!
Short round. Step on it.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Hold on to your potatoes.
Who's driving the car?
We need a young boy, an Oriental boy, to play the role. Asked a lot to try to find the perfect find because he was full and funny and people. It's difficult to get and really has the personality.
Who men call. I've been through an open call with age. By he was like a year-old kid.
Stay behind.
A mind down to an I was
So sitting there on the shelf. So we went there. This is her. I've always wanted to do an airplane. I've always wanted to put them in there. The rope bridge. Again, it's traditional in these kinds of serial films. The whole idea of the serial and being in jeopardy much more interesting than just easy to head out of the.
Well, on the bridge, which was
because that dropped to the right. Have acrophobia heights and from either end. I couldn't go to the middle to get to the other side of the canyon to get a shot, and that's how scared I was.
Favorites. Scene in the tomb is when Indy gets trapped in the little room. Come in and put her hand in a hole full. Scene.
bugs, rats, it's all the same to me. The day at the office.
My favorite moments of the movie is feared by every creature she encounters. A lizard, a owl land running back and
Stay. I'm very